the channel that knows nothing. I'm Jam and let's get to it. So today we're diving on into I'll get around to it later book tag, so let's go. Why do I click? This did not used to be one of my things, and now I'm like, feel like I'm in the Addams Family. Question number 1 in this tag is a classic that you've been meaning to read but haven't gotten around to it yet. And mine is Dracula. Mainly because I am terribly frightened of what it will be. Because my brother scared the pants off me with like retelling the story to me as he was reading it. I'm like, maybe I can't do vampires who are scary. Maybe I can't do vampires that don't sparkle. Question number 2 in this tag is a book on your shelf that you haven't read yet, and there is so many. Look at this. This is not okay. This is a very strange kind of addiction that I do approve of, but is a bit much. But a book on my shelf that I haven't read, that I feel like I've owned forever, is A Little Life. And I get so many people telling me how amazing it is online, not like personally, but so many people love that book. I really want to read it and see what it's about. But also, Katie McGrath says you can't read that book unless you're in the right mind frame. And that really stuck with me. So now I don't want to read it because I'm like, when will I ever be in the right mind frame to read that book? I don't know what it's about. I mean, I can guess a little bit based on the title, but I actually have no idea what the book's about at all. I picked it up forever ago. Question number 3 is a book that you picked up recently but haven't read yet, and that is The Girls I've Been. It got recommended to me by a friend, and it's on the pile that I have next to my bed. So will get read this year, but it's a big question mark on when that will be. Question number 4 is a book that you've had for forever but you haven't read yet, which is kind of like number 2, just saying. But I'm going to pick the Gone series for this one because I bought them all around the same time as they were going through the cover changes. Because I was like, I better get them while they've got semi-good covers. Except for the first one. The first one is the odd one out and you can't even see it. But yeah, I've only read the first 2 and there's like 6 of them. And so I need to get around to that. So many books, so little time, you know. Question number 5 is a book that a friend recommended but you haven't had the chance to read it yet, and that is Dinner for Vampires. My sister actually recommended it to me. She strangely got into reading and I'm like, ooh, I like this. But it is a autobiography by, I cannot remember the actor's name, but they are in One Tree Hill, and it was about growing up in a cult and how she was in a cult classic as well, like the TV show and growing up in a cult. And like the audiobook is really super cool because obviously the actress does it, and apparently she does like voices and stuff with the different people in it. So I'm actually super keen to read that and see what it's like. It seems very immersive of the experience, so, or like somewhat, very storytelling vibes to it, or at least that's what I've been told. So we'll see. Question number 6 is a book that you've been procrastinating on, and that is Priory of the Orange Tree. We've been saying this since the beginning of time. We just can't get into it. I've tried to read the book. I've tried to listen to the audiobook. I barely understand either. I'm gonna try though. 3rd time lucky, right? Question number 7 in this tag, which is the last question in this tag, is the next book on your TBR, and it is Lessons in Chemistry because my grandma will not shut up about it, and my sister bought it for me, so I feel like I need to get on that. But also I've started it, not gonna lie, but I don't know how I feel about it. But also gotta push through. Gotta push through. Everyone in the family wants to read this damn book. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because it's always nice to see you next time. Goodbye.